Hi, Miss Lauren's back with an activity using If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. Now, what we're doing with this book today is putting all the different pieces of the story together in order. And the way I'm doing that is with little chips like this that have small details on it that remind us about the story. This piece says gym and karate, and there's a little girl in a karate outfit. This one says sandcastle, because there's a part in the story where the cat plays with the sandcastle. And I've got all these different chips. There's about 15 of these printed out from a Pinterest website that break down each different part that happened in the story. So I'm going to read it to you and show you how we're going to use these chips to put our story back in order. If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. Written by Laura Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond. If you give a cat a cupcake, he'll ask for some sprinkles to go with it. When you give him the sprinkles, he might spill some on the floor. Cleaning up will make him hot, so you'll give him a bathing suit and then take him to the beach. He'll want to go in the water and build a sandcastle too. He'll find a few other things as well. He'll put them in his pail and try to pick it up, but it'll be too heavy. He'll decide he needs to go work out at the gym. First, he'll warm up on the treadmill. Then he'll lift a weight or two. He might even try a karate class. See? There's that chip about the karate class. We'll have to remember this. After the gym, he'll want to go to the park. When you get there, he'll see the rocks. He'll climb as high as he can go. At the top, he'll see the lake. He'll want you to take him rowing. He'll be the captain, and you'll have to row. Then he'll notice a merry-go-round and want to go for a ride. He'll want you to go for a ride too. You'll choose the horse with the purple mane, and he'll get on the whale. The whale will remind him of the Science Museum. He'll ask you to take him there. First, he'll find the dinosaurs. Remember the dinosaurs. Then he'll visit the Hall of Apes. That's another stop. When the museum closes, you'll be the last to leave. On the way home, you'll pass by the beach. You'll help him gather all of his things. Then he'll want to race you. When you get home, he'll empty his shoes and the sand might spill on the floor. He's got the sand on the floor. Seeing the sand on the floor will remind him of sprinkles. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him some sprinkles, he'll want a cupcake to go with them. Okay. Now this is how we're going to put the story together now that we know all the different pieces that happened. So, I have a little board here, and it's numbered 1 through 15, because 15 different things happened on here in this book. So, as we go through the book, we'll use our chip to fill in the story from step 1 to step 15 at the end. Okay, if you give a cat a cupcake, he'll ask for some sprinkles to go with it. So I'll put my sprinkle on my board. Then it says, when you give him the sprinkles, it might spill on the floor. Cleaning up will make him hot, so you'll give him a bathing suit. So now we find the bathing suit. There's a little chip with the bathing suit. And then we put that on our board for number 2. And you'll take him to the beach. So now we can add the beach sticker. Let's see. The beach. When you get to the beach, he'll want to go in the water. That's another chip. We'll put that on the board. And build a sandcastle too. So we use our sandcastle. We go on and on and on through the story using every chip for every situation that comes up in the story. And I just found this as a story sequence on Google. When we finish, we'll have our whole board covered with every item that happened in the story. Then we can tell the story without even having to look at the pages. First, he asked for some sprinkles. He spilled them on the floor and got hot cleaning them up, which is why he got the bathing suit. After he got to the bathing suit on, he decided to go to the beach and play in the water, build a sandcastle, and look for seashells. After that, do you remember, they gathered up all their things, but they were too heavy for the cat to carry, so he decided he needed to go to the gym and take a karate class. After that, they went to the park where he climbed all the way up on the rocks and saw the lake, which made him want to go rowing. And while they were rowing, he saw the merry-go-round, and they went to ride on the horse and the whale, right? After the horse and the whale, it reminded him of the museum, the science museum, and he went to see the dinosaurs and then the Hall of Apes. And remember, they stayed so late that when it closed, they were the last to leave. So they head back to the beach and gathered the things that he brought in his pail, and when he got home, he emptied his shoes of all the sand onto the floor. There's the sand. When he saw the sand, it made him think of the sprinkles, so he asked for some. And when she gave him the sprinkles, then he asked for a cupcake. We were able to tell the whole story on our storyboard here just by putting the different things that happen in the story in order. I encourage you to go online and find some other story sequences that you can put together from beginning to end. They're a lot of fun, and it really help with that remembering what happened in the story, who was involved in the story, and remembering more and more when you read. That helps with reading comprehension and really understanding what the story was about. I hope you enjoy this, and I want you to try it for yourself. Miss you till I see you. Bye.